Live and direct. It's Sway in the morning.
Right here on Shade 45.
Wow, what a groundbreaking series that was. Entourage, man, if you put it in perspective, it was the first of its kind at that time.
Right.
Where even I, someone who kind of works in entertainment, at one point couldn't tell if it was real or if it was, scripted or, and we have one of the main characters here, Kevin Connolly. You know him as E. Eric Murphy played on Entourage, but he's gone on to do bigger and other things. I won't say better things.
Right, to say better, right?
Yeah, because that was just seemed like a gig of a lifetime, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it'll never get better than that.
Yeah, right?
You can go on to do a million other things. That's just a unique and special experience. That was great. It's funny listening to that. That was 9 years ago.
It don't even seem like it was 9 years ago.
Wow.
Because everybody's been waiting for this movie or something to return. Is that ever going to happen?
The movie is going to happen. Yeah,
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Yeah, it's just so funny. Like to think 9 years ago, so much has changed.
Yeah.
Even this kind of thing where we're sitting now, with the social media, it's just everything. It's just a different beast altogether. It's crazy.
It's a different vibe. But you guys encapsulated it the times really well at that time and gave people insight to the business, kind of loosely based on real stories, right? And then you had the owner of this station on the show. Remember when Eminem came on? Yeah, and he had a fight. Were you there when Eminem was on the set?
You know what? But the funny thing is, I'm a bigger Eminem fan than anybody else on the show.
Yeah.
I just felt like I wasn't working that day, and I didn't want to be like the loser showing up on his day off. I'm serious. I was like, what am I going to do? Like make up an excuse to show up on set to meet Eminem? I was mad I wasn't working that day, but I didn't want to be like, oh, yeah, I just popped in on my day off to say what's up. I'm a loser, you know what I mean? It's like,
nobody comes to work.
Yeah, who wants to go to work? I mean, I wanted to go. I just didn't have a good enough excuse that I could get myself there. So
you got to sharpen your groupie skills, man. Come on, Kev. I would have been there, man. Are you kidding me?
I was thinking about it. I was like, can I just, go? And of course, Kevin Dillon, Kevin Dillon loved him, and Kevin Dillon ended up getting a shout out.
That's right. On what song?
What's the name of the song? But whatever it is, Kevin Dillon is very proud of it and brags about it endlessly.
He
loves it. I got no shout out, but Kevin Dillon, forget it. He loves his Eminem shout out. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a big shout out. He shouted me out before too, Kev.
Kevin Dillon.
Why you gotta do that to him, Sway?
I thought I'd throw that on there. But you have since I know you directed music videos before, right?
Yeah.
You did one with The Game.
Neo in the Game, yeah.
Neo in the Game. Was it more about the Neo, or was it The Game with a feature artist on it?
It was more about the game, yeah.
Oh, more about the game.
I'm a big.
You a big Game fan?
Yeah, I am a big game fan. I know.
On,
sorry, I do. I love the game. And Neo was just like, that guy's just super talented. I mean, him dancing, he was flying all over the place. He was amazing. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just even that's kind of changed. Music videos. It's not. Now it's a shame you shoot these things and they look so beautiful, and then everybody watches it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not. There was a time when you turned on the TV and you want. I mean, I'm aging myself. I'm old enough, but still, used to watch it on TV and it looked good. And now people watch it on their phones or whatever it is. So there's beautiful cinematography is sometimes wasted.
It's wasted. They only see it a few times and then it's a wrap. Yeah. Are you a Blood or a Crip? Did you have any Bloods on the set when you did the Game video?
There were some people on the set. I don't know what they were. But there were definitely some people.
There were some people on the set. You don't want to speak on it? All right. Wow, that's from an excerpt from the movie Big Shot.
Yeah.
Directed by Kevin Connolly, who's here. It was actually entered and premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival, and it's airing tomorrow on ESPN at 8 p.m. It's a 30 for 30, right?
Yes, it is.
All right. And who makes a 30 for 30 about the Islanders and why?
A kid from Long Island. A kid from Long Island who, I grew up being a huge Islander fan.
Yeah.
And, the Islanders don't get a lot of, they really don't get a lot of play. They don't get a lot of love, nor does hockey for that matter. So it was nice to be able to shine a spotlight on, where I'm from, Long Island, and my team growing up, which is the Islanders.
The Islanders. Heather, you ever go to a hockey game?
I love hockey. I love all sports, Sway.
Hockey coming to Brooklyn. The Islanders are coming to Brooklyn, and they're going to be playing in that arena.
That's true. In about how many years?
2 years.
2 more years?
2 years, yeah.
I'm a season ticket holder at the Barclays, with the Nets. So that means I could finally go to an Islander game.
You're going to go to an Islander. You're going to be an Islander fan.
Okay,
you're going to be calling me back in here to talk Islanders. 2 years.
Okay, we'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. Go ahead, Heather.
I was saying to Kevin while the music was playing that 30 for 30s, especially on ESPN, are always done very well, and they usually select specific directors to do pieces like this because it educates you as well as for people who live through it. They know so much history and they're watching to see if the story was told accurately. Was it hard for you to be taken seriously as a director?
Well, I've been directing for a while. I mean, I did a few episodes of Entourage.
Right.
I've done a few things. So I had the experience. The hardest part actually was lining up the interviews because the story is about a guy that didn't want to be interviewed. So for me, the hardest part was chasing people down, and I'm not a news reporter. I mean, I'm an actor or director. So for me, the hardest part was kind of doing what you do. It's not easy. That's what I'm saying. It's not as easy as it looks. I'll say that.
Yeah, thank you, man, for acknowledging that. Shit, it's not.
It's true.
We make it look easy. You did get a chance to interview him, though, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah. I got him.
Yeah, and so why should people care? Like, what do you think is going to be the?
Well, first, this is true. It's kind of to your point. It's about the Islanders and it's about hockey, but it really is it's more of a business story. It's about a guy that defrauded everybody and took ownership of a hockey team with no money. He literally took out an $80 million loan with a piece of paper he made in his house. Wow. Walked into the bank, took out the loan, bought the team, and ran it, and sat in the owner's box for 4 months before they realized that he was a complete fraud.
He was white, huh?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, you couldn't have got away with that if he was. Not in America. Damn, he got away with that. We got Corey on the line from Canada. Go ahead. Say what's up to Kev.
Hey, what's up, Sway? What's up, Heather B?
Good morning.
I hope you don't mind. I'm going to call you E because that's what I know you as.
I've heard it before.
Hey, E, man, I'm a big fan. I'm still actually watching Entourage. I'm on season 6, episode 4, man. I love the fucking show, and I hope to see a movie, man.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Me too.
All right, we got Josh from Syracuse. Say hello to Kevin Connolly. Go ahead.
What's up, Kevin? Hey, Sway. Hey, Heather.
Hey.
I just wanted to ask Kevin, how did you get your start in acting? Like, what inspired you to put yourself out there? What were the first couple of jobs that you got?
I was a little kid. I was at my uncle's wedding, and the wedding photographer grabbed me. I was 6 years old, and from Long Island, I would commute into New York City for commercial auditions, and I think my first commercial was a Tender Vittles cat food commercial in 1980. So, I've been at it for a long time. 35 years I'm cracking at this. So
was that the meow, meow, meow? No, that's Meow Mix. That was a Tender Vittles.
Wow, Sway. Oh, my
you remember the Meow Mix?
He did. He went for it.
All right, man. Look, Kev, I'm going to watch this tomorrow at 8 p.m. on ESPN because you directed it.
Thank you.
30 for 30.
Yeah.
I've never watched a hockey match. But hopefully this film will make me a fan.
You're going to be a season ticket holder.
Wow.
In Brooklyn in 2 years.
In 2 years. All right, Kevin Connolly, man.
You're listening to Sway in the morning
on Shea 45.